Hey guys, prophecy time. This is my Bible. I'm gonna open it randomly at random, and wherever my eyes fall, I'm gonna read from. Wherever my eyes fall at the page I'm opening it to, I'm gonna read from. Um, there was a girl at YouTube who seemed a little frustrated because she um, she's lonely. And Jesus hasn't given her anyone yet. Um, and my YouTube feed is like full of like um, kind of like someone, whoever is in charge of my YouTube feed is kind of like mocking God and stuff. And like she's appeared twice in my YouTube feed. Um, so I'm a yucky. I sweat a lot. At least now I'm sweating a lot. My shirt I've been wearing it for like a lot of time now. I haven't washed my clothes for a while. I'm a yucky person. I'm not good at anything. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I do everything wrong, and I can't. I don't know anything about ladies. I don't know anything about women. I don't know anything about uh, you know, dating or anything like that. I don't know anything about it. But you don't have to. You don't have to leave God, because you're lonely or something like that. You know, this thing about well-behaved girls and like rebellious girls, uh, Proverbs. Proverbs talks about ladies that are very determined, that are very not so easily handled by anyone. She's basically someone that handles herself very good, that always does it very good on her own. So it's not just like a nice, like a really loving girl, like not something like that, but more like someone that is independent and stuff, someone that can handle themselves. So you know I've been told that the congregation is lonely, they need company. um I've been told to kiss. I don't know, I don't know what that means. Like I've been sweating quite a lot today. My hair is yucky as well. Everything is yucky. There's a lot of heat outside. But if you want someone to, date you and like go all the way with you, why don't you come to me, Why don't you come to me, because I've been told to do this. Like, yeah, I've been told to do this. And if you're lonely, I'm lonely too. We can keep each other company. Okay. So okay, that's it. Prophecy. Okay, this is from the introduction to Prophet Malachi. It basically says it like this: the people has betrayed the pact. Um, and I'm not so sure I'm supposed to continue from there. I'm not so sure I'm supposed to. I don't think I'm supposed to. Um, Ephesians chapter 5:20. This is from one of the lists in the back of the Bible. Where is this? There it is. You know. Um, First Thessalonians 5, chapter 5, verse 18 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 3. 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 12. Okay, verse 12. Second book chapter 20 verse 14. Oh wow. Then the Lord said to Moses, write this down into the scroll as a memory, and let Joshua, like the guy that was under Moses, that like he was like the fighter, like the really big, the fighter and like the warrior and stuff. Let Joshua hear that I'm gonna completely wipe out the memory of Amalek under the heavens. This is probably someone that has been persecuting my congregation, the congregation that at least I've been ministering to, the people that I've been ministering to, the people that has been listening to me. A lot of these people. There is a guy like that. He goes to all the women that I minister to, and he sleeps with them, and he brainwashes them with the wrong message. He brainwashes them with a completely defrauded message. Okay. I didn't expect that. Acts chapter 3 verse 12. When Peter saw this, he turned to the people and said, men of Israel, why are you so astounded by this? Or why do you stare at us like this, as if it was in our own power and God-fearing we got this man to walk. And black page. Okay. So I really you want company. I could use some company myself. And I've been told to do this. Okay. It's from God. Okay. It's from God. Now Amalek, that's probably someone I know. He's been going to all my I haven't been a minister so much to these people, but he's been going to a lot of girls I know, and a lot of girls I've been talking to, and a lot of girls that has been talking to me, and he's sleeping with all of them. And he is he's ministering the false message to them. Basically, the one you can hear in Judas, in the book of Judas. In the book of Judah, I'm not so sure what it's called. Like in Judah or Judas. I'm not so sure. And that's it. So I'm not so sure who this Amalek guy is. I'm not so sure who it is. Maybe it's someone else. Like, I hope it's someone else, because this guy, I have him there. Like I do feel love for this guy. He's like he's a very cheerful guy. Like he really loves people, I think. But he also does that. Okay. Which I hate. I hate I hate what this guy does. So you're not so you're a beautiful girl, and you do exactly as God has told you. You're speaking the message, like you're bringing the message out there, and if you If you're having trouble finding a man, like it's not because you're not following God. It's not because God is not with you or anything like that. It's more because you know you've been persecuted by like the devil. You've been being persecuted by the devil. Okay, so it's not always fun being a Christian. It's not always like going the right way, but you're gonna do just fine. Okay, you're gonna do just fine. Okay, God loves you, and I love you too, and everybody loves you, and you're gonna do just fine. Okay, you're gonna do just fine. Okay, and no pressure, and uh, and you probably have to be a little more like decisive when you're with me. You probably have to be a little more decisive because I don't usually recognize people at like the street or wherever I go. Like I don't recognize people. I don't speak so much to people. Saying hi is not gonna cut it. You have to say more than that, and that's it. Okay. And I can't go to Great Britain because I don't have the money. Okay, I don't have the money. Okay, which doesn't really turn anyone on. So uh, that's it. That's it. Okay, bye.